Alright, hello. Welcome to my winter break vlog. This is my first time doing anything like this, like narrating over a video, so I'm gonna try my best to do that. But yeah, for this vlog I didn't really vlog much. I just wanted to capture the moments, and so that's why I'm narrating over the vlog right now, just to keep it more engaging, and to explain what's going on. So let's get right into it. So on day one, we pretty much packed our car to the brim because we're going on a long trip, and we headed out bright and early from our house in Northern Virginia to the south. And where we were heading were Georgia, Florida, and Louisiana. With COVID and everything, it's been a while since we've kind of been able to go out as a family and have a family vacation. This past winter break, we felt that it was the best time in terms of our health because we were all vaccinated and boosted, and I was born in Louisiana, so we decided to make a circle trip to the places that my parents used to go. So a big nostalgia trip. So day one, we headed out, drove a long time, and our first stop was at my cousin's house in Georgia so that we can spend Christmas with her and her family and play with our niece a little bit. So we spent a day there, got to play Legos with my niece. She has a huge Lego room, and that was pretty much the day. That was Christmas, and we headed to bed very early so that we could prepare for the next day. So the very next day after Christmas, we drove another few hours and made our way towards our Airbnb in Panama City Beach. We didn't do much that day because we were just moving in and everything, and it was already evening by the time we got there. So all I did was just take some pictures around the house, of the outside of the neighborhood.
My name in, someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel further away. Wait on the moment to say that I want you. You know that I want you.
And in typical Korean fashion, we just ended our night eating budae for dinner. And later that night, we just headed out to the beach to explore and just take a walk and take a hike around the neighborhood just to get some fresh air. So day 3 was our only full day at the beach. So we're finally able to go out and have some fun and play under the sun, and the weather was amazing. And like I mentioned before, this was our first time at Panama City Beach, and I didn't know how blue and green the water was. Yeah, we were able to play in the sand.
Is it cold? Cold?
Throw around a frisbee, make some sand castles, and even fly some kites, which my dad had a lot of fun doing. He said it was for my niece, but I don't think it was. And I was able to fly my drone around for a little bit and get some amazing shots, so I hope you guys enjoy those.
I'm feeling like this might be my time to shine with you. I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I got my head out the sunroof. You got me stuck on the thought of you. time to shine with you, with you, with you. I got my head out the sunroof, I'm blasting our favorite tunes. I only got one thing on my mind. You got me stuck on the thought of you. You're making me feel brand new. You're more than a sunshine in my eyes. I remember when I thought the only lonely place was at the top. Switching up your headlight every week. I hope you never change your mind about me. 'Cause listen girl, I choose you. Time and time again, till my story ends. Oh, I choose you. I'm all for you. Run away before I love you. I know you're nothing but trouble. Run away, run away, run away before I need you. I ain't got
Later that evening, we came back out because my mom had been wanting to take some family pictures at the beach with the typical white clothes and blue jeans attire. So we did just that, and around the time that we're headed out was around the same time the sun was setting. So we were able to get some stunning backgrounds for our family pictures and just to be able to enjoy the sunset.
Just go high in the tropics. Hear your name, I switch up the topic. Baby, this ain't no love song. This the last night, took way too much song. I feel free. Bright pink panties got me trying to start a family. Ain't no love in the canopy. Just light one up and dance with me. I choose you. Time and time again, till my story ends. Oh, I choose you. I'm all for you. Run away before I love you. I know you're nothing but trouble. Run away, run away, run away before I need you. I ain't got the strength to leave you. Run away, run away.
And we ended the night playing Uno with my niece. And this was a different version of Uno. I had no idea Uno had so many different versions. We had to relearn everything and we had some fun just playing some board games and card games at night. So the next day was our last day, so we packed up our things and we loaded up our cars just to head out again. So I had wanted to explore other places, like local things other than just the beach, so I suggested we went to Panama City Pier Park. We made our way over there and there was a big shopping strip. There was a lot of things. We didn't shop too much because we didn't have too much time for that, but we did head our way over to the pier, and I'm glad we did because we were able to see a lot of aquatic life. Afterwards, we came back and this happened. And I dropped my camera, my new camera. So that was not fun, but thankfully and fortunately, nothing else was damaged. And I'm using that camera to record this right now. So we were getting a little hungry, so we made our way to a place called Schooners, or Schooners, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. But we had our final meal together there, and it was basically a restaurant, bar, grill right in front of the beach. And so the back entrance, or the back exit, were stairs leading right to the beach. So we had some seafood, we had a lot of good food. I had some mahi tacos. After we ate, we headed out and we just decided to digest at the beach and look for some shells and just enjoy the air yet again. After the beach, it was time to say goodbye. So we said our goodbyes and we packed up our cars again and we headed out to our separate ways. My cousin going home. For us, we're headed to Pensacola. So while we're driving towards Pensacola, we stopped by a place called Joe Patty, which is a seafood market and a place that my parents used to come to when I was a toddler. They sell a lot of shrimp, oyster, and other seafood. So we bought pounds and pounds of shrimp.
No need to be stressed, gotta take it home, it's there. I really miss the shade of blue. Just take it slow, I'll wait to find love, baby.
And we decided to have some seafood in our hotel later that night. And so we pretty much ended the night by devouring some shrimp and filling our stomachs.
Pray that it won't be over soon. Oh my.
So this was our final day in Florida. We had only planned to spend one day at Pensacola, so we decided to spend that time visiting an old army base. I think it was used during the Civil War era.
Ignore my restless face, 'cause it's so hard to keep it all together ever since we left. I guess it just makes sense to what the reasoning was when I said, in case I go, no need to be stressed, gotta take it home, it's there. I really miss the shade of blue. Just take it slow, I'll wait to find love.
On our way out, we stopped by some beaches because we wanted to visit Pensacola Beach too. So we played at the beach again and we saw some more kites and picked up some more shells. And again, I was able to fly my drone and get some more amazing shots. Yeah, that was pretty much it for our Pensacola trip. We headed out and we made our way towards Louisiana. But before that, we made a detour to Biloxi, Mississippi. Apparently, it was very famous for their casinos and their casino buffets, which were apparently famous for their seafood. Unfortunately, there was no seafood, so I didn't record anything at the casino because the food wasn't that great. So after that disappointing dinner, we drove another few hours towards Louisiana, and that's where we ended our Florida trip.